log expressions. So we need to write down the value. Obviously we haven't got a calculator to input this, so ideally what we want to do is try and change the base, not the base, sorry, this value here to be the same as the base, because we know that log of base A of A is equal to 1. So instead of log 327, I'm going to say log base 3 of 3 cubed, and that power can come in front, and then this is equal to 1, so my answer here is 3. Here we've got log base 8 of 8 to the power negative 1, because we know that 1 over 8 is the same as 8 to the negative 1. So again, same principle, negative 1 log 8 base 8. It's just negative, oops, that's a 1, sorry. And log 16 4, so we've got log base 16. Again, we want 16 here, so to get 4, it would be 16 to the power 1/2, because the half is the same as the square root, so it's a half log 16 of 16, which gives us an answer of 1/2. There are slightly different ways of doing that, and we can look at the rearrangement of logs. Oops, gone past it, sorry. Here we can compare these statements. So we could say a to the power x equals b. Let me snip that so we can see it. Okay, so this is an alternate way. It's just different colour. So we would say that 3, oh, this didn't work. 3 to the power x equals 27. So 3 to the power what would give us 27? So that would be x is 3. Okay, so as I say, there's slightly different ways of doing it, but you get the same 3 answers. Now remember, this word hence for part B says that we must, or indicates that we must use these values here that we just obtained in order to solve this equation. So it says that solve log base 3 of 27, lo and behold, here's that expression. Log base 8 of 1/8, there's that one, and log base 16 of 4, which is this one. So we would say that 3 plus negative 1, take away 1/2, oops, is equal to log base 4 x. Okay, so notice each of the left-hand side have been changed to just an integer. That's a lie, because 1/2 is an integer. So on the left-hand side, they've all been changed to values. So we're going to work out what that is. So 3 plus negative 1 is 2. Take away 1/2 is 1.5. Now I'm going to write that as an improper fraction. Okay, and then I'm actually going to focus on, oh, let's grab this and move it down here now. So again, I'm going to use this equivalent statement here. So I know that here my a is now 4, so I'm saying that 4 to the power of x, so 4 to the power of 3 over 2 is equal to x. I know that the number on the bottom of a fraction talks about the root. Remember, roots go in the ground, so that means it's the square root of 4 cubed. So square root of 4 is 2, 2 cubed is 8. Okay, question 5. Celeste wished to hire a taxi cab from a company that has a large number of taxi cabs. A random list assigned. So yellow is 0.4, Fiat 0.3, yellow or a Fiat is 0.6. find the probability that the taxi cab hired is not a yellow Fiat. Okay, so let us see, perhaps we can just describe what's happening here. Okay, so this is a yellow and this is a Fiat. So the probability of yellow or a Fiat is 0.6. So we know that this portion here is 0.6. We want to know the probability that it is not a yellow Fiat. Okay. Alright, so we know that part's 0.6. So, how is this going to work? So, in here, that would be a yellow Fiat. Okay, so in that section there would be a yellow and a Fiat. Now we want to know the probability that it's not a yellow Fiat. So in other words, we need to find everything other than this portion here. So let's look at our formula booklet in probability. So we know that let's do it. We know that the union of something, which is what the black part was, is equal to the probability of either of these two subtract that intersection. So we could rearrange that to say that the intersection, so A intersect B, is equal to PA plus PB subtract PA union B. So that would be 0.4 plus 0.3 subtract 0.6. So 0.7 take away 0.6, which is 0.1. So that is a yellow Fiat. So if we want to know that it's not a yellow Fiat, we would do 1 subtract 0.1, which gives us 0.9.